In this Minecraft episode, we made a creeper farm, a chance at trying it, and we made a nether portal. Let's get into it. So, I went out going to the ruined nether portal we found underwater in the ocean, because that had some netherite. And we were going, not netherite, what am I saying? Obsidian, and we were gonna make a portal, nether portal with it. And I got a trinit from the drown. And then I found the nether portal, but I got lost and went down the wrong river. And I started getting all the magnet blocks too, because they were cool. I just wanted some. And then I opened the chest and I got an enchanted golden axe. But I got all the obsidian and then I started covering up that hole because it was bugging me. Then I decided to make a place for the nether portal, which is going to look really cool. You'll see the results soon. But I put this red netherite in the corner. Not netherite. I keep calling stuff netherite. And then this is what it looked like. It looked pretty cool. And I went to the nether to see what spawn we got. It was a pretty good spawn. We had some fire nearby though, which wasn't that good. But at least we didn't spawn over a pool of lava, right? Yeah. So then I looked around and saw some soul sand. We'll need that later. But for now, I just left and got some quartz though. I went back into the strict mine to get a lot of stone because we're planning on making an creeper farm. Also tried to get a lot of iron for an anvil to make the enchanter trinit. And I almost died there. It was a little cool, but so yeah, I got a lot of iron and so I should be good for the anvil. And okay guys, before we continue the video, please leave a like and subscribe and let's get back into the video. So I came out of the strict mine with a lot of iron and got some stone for the creeper farm as well. And I killed a zombie. And I decided to go into the house to go to sleep because we needed to. Because of night, I'm not staying up at night. And I couldn't go to bed because there's monsters nearby. So I mined the corners of the nether portal. And because I need some obsidian because we're going to make an enchantment table later. And I'll see what we need for the enchantment table. But then I made an anvil, so we're about to enchant our trinit. I looked around, I was like, oh, this is how it works. I got the enchantment book, Riptide 2, and got a trinit. The trinit was pretty broken, but I still wanted to do it anyway. I named it Astro's Trinit, but then I went to test it out, and it worked pretty good. You'll see what it was like soon. But when I was looking over here, because I was looking for sheep for the farm, I found a forest temple. I don't know what they're called. I searched it and I found diamonds and took the arrows from the trap. But then I started to test out the trinit, which was pretty cool because you throw it in the water and it would like teleport you with it. You'll fly with it, which was pretty cool. So I kept on going and started to kill some fish and my trinit broke. And with my trinit, it was broken. It didn't really matter. But I just went back to the farm with some fish, and with the fish we could tame the cats for something for the creeper farm. I got a lot of stone, and wood for trapdoors, and then I went to the village, or at least I was going to head there, because we need to tame some cats for the farm. I'm pretty sure I had enough fish, but I'm not sure for sure. That didn't really make sense. But I head to the village and got a lot more fish. And I couldn't find some cats for a while. So I didn't find any. So I went to the forest and found an ocelot. And I tried to tame it, but then I found out you can't tame them. So I went back to the village and I found a cat. Finally, this really did take a while. Just not in the video. It didn't feel like it. So I got it, but that cat drowned. But I managed to get 2 yellow cats, and I just left them here. But I put them in the boat and started driving them back one at a time, cause I kind of forgot that I could just walk back with them following me. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. But when I got them back, I left them in the rain, cause they deserved it. I'm more of a dog person anyway. So then I saw this hill. I'm like, I really need to destroy this. So I started to destroy it because this is gonna be where the creeper farm should be, around here. And this is how much dirt was left, which that's only a quarter of it because the rest disappeared. So I started building the layout of the creeper farm. And when I finished the layout, I had to build it 2 blocks tall. And I also had to do this little square thing. So I started to build it 2 blocks tall. When I finished, I built a hole in the middle for the creepers to fall in. And then I put some carpet around and trapdoors on the roof so mobs don't spawn. And the carpet's for the spiders. I put trapdoors on the other side too, and carpet. Then I put the cats in, because the cats will scare them into the hole. So when I got the cats in, I had to get them on top, which was a little hard. But it was a little hard to get them in, but I got them in pretty easy actually. Then I put them on the middle carpets, both of them from each side, so the creepers would go in. Then I built I was planning to make a second layer. I built it 3 blocks tall because I had to build some blocks on the trapdoors too. So I had to get a lot more stone and wood for the trapdoors. So I got the work, and when I was mining, I actually found some diamonds, which was pretty nice because now we could make an enchantment table. We just need a book. So I was gonna do that. So I went to get some sugar cane, and then I made a book and made an enchantment table, and I placed it down in there. And then I got some more fish, and it dropped bone meal for some reason. Then I went to get some more wood for some trapdoors. But then after that, I went back to the village because we're gonna need 2 more cats if we're gonna have another layer. But I was there forever and I could not find any. I started to try to trap the villagers so I could breed them to be a bunch of villagers, and then there will be cats spawn. But then my brother said that they don't want spawn, and I didn't really believe him, but I left anyway. I made a grindstone so we could unenchant things and stuff. But then I started to go out and look for some villagers. I thought that was the front door. I found a yellow village not too far, and I went to see if there was any cats, and I found one eventually, but it started running away fast. It's like a crazy chase, like with a cheetah, and it was in the bushes. I couldn't see it. Really seems like an epic chase. And then though I did catch it and tamed it, and I looked around for more cats in the village, but I could not find any. So I slept. I was there for like a day, and then I found a other village not too far too. So I started to search the village, and I found a other cat. It almost jumped off the cliff, and I got a little scared. But then I almost jumped off. But I tamed the cat. I brought them both home, and then I started to harvest my crops because I need to regrow them because that's what you do with the farm. But I also, because in the future we're gonna make an iron farm, we're probably gonna have to breed some villagers. So I brought the cats both over here and made them sit down because they kept getting on my way when I harvest the crops. But then I regrowed them when I finished, and then I started to finish the farm. And I went to the corner so the cats would teleport up here, and it worked. Then I made a hole in the middle and made the cats crouch. Made the hole in the middle, put carpets. Then I was going to put trapdoors on the roof again. You guys already know this. Put the carpets again. Covered it with slabs so mobs wouldn't spawn. And then I started to make an AFK room, which was 100 blocks high. So yeah, I got some water buckets and I needed to get some soul sand so we would head back up. And I needed some um, magma blocks. But first, I decided to make the killing chamber. I made fire. I put a double chest, 2 hoppers connecting to it, and campfires. And I decided to put the glass down. You could use any block, but I kind of wanted to see them die. I know that sounded really violent, but I just want to see the creepers mostly. So then I went to the nether to get some soul sand. for the AFK room, which is 100 blocks tall. So I got the soul sand, went up 100 blocks, but then when I got up, I accidentally walked off with a water bucket, and I tried to water bucket clutch, but I failed. I got my stuff back and started heading back up. And when I got up, I made a safety area. Anyway, I'm standing on it, the edge, looking around. And I placed water down to get down, but it just kept getting stuck. And then I had a plan for next episode that's gonna be pretty cool. I put soul sand down and put all this kelp down, but then I made the water all like spread around the place, and it was not looking good. So I had to fix it and get rid of all the kelp, whatever it's called. Put a magma block down, it doesn't work. So I just decided to swim up. I put magma blocks down to pretend it takes me down, but it doesn't. Nothing was working, and I didn't want the kelp to ruin my water again. So I placed the water back down to fix it. Then the soul sand is still under there, but it just doesn't work. It just looks cool. I was out there for about 10 minutes, and when I looked into the chest, I had like 2 stacks of gunpowder, which is a lot for 10 minutes. And that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.